This is the Unawarded Black Podcast with your host, Jay Watts. While you're watching the video, comment, like, and subscribe. So this takes place at the Residence Inn in Miami. There's a video, it's a long video, so I'm going to get this out the way. This rep at the hotel, literally, without any ID, just gave two men the key card to a random Jessica's room. That's right. All the guy came up and said is, hey, I came to visit Jessica. My sister's trying to get in her room. Need to get a key card. So he gave him Jessica's room, but not before he slipped him $100 and put it over. He said, what's this for? That's for a tip. This black man right here is not American. I can tell you that much from listening to his voice. And then he even tried to, you can tell he tried to put a little lie in there because he couldn't figure out what the last name was at the time. He said, Jessica Smith. Jessica. But this is a long video. And you're going to see how this man tried to almost cause the death or kidnapping of a black woman for $100.
Yes, no, $400.
So, the situation is, this is a girls' trip. It's all females. Our front desk rep allowed two men to have a key card to our room and come upstairs in our room while we were in the room.
But no identification.
No identification.
No asking for no last name.
He did not. They told them Jessica, a random name, which is my first name, no last name, and he gave him a key card to our room. Mind you, this isn't the first incident because earlier, her mom, who's sick in the hotel room, that we're constantly on the phone with back and forth while we're trying to enjoy ourselves on the trip, said that somebody was trying to get in the room early, and she had to lock the door. She had to put a lock on it, and we wondering like why the key card is not working. We came back down here and asked for another key card. This was prior to this last situation that just happened around 3:15 while we're upstairs in the room. And they walked in the actual room, two men, one with a mask on. I didn't see them because I was in the room, but they're asking for me. Now, once have we even came in contact with men on this trip?
And they didn't even know who she was because they walked in the door and was like, are you Jessica? Are you Jessica? They didn't even know who she was.
I don't even know who he is or who the person is.
I don't even know what they look like.
I asked him, did you even get his ID before you gave him our key card to our room? We have so much designer expensive stuff up there. And not only that, we're not even asking for room service to be in the room.
That is dangerous.
You know how much human trafficking and everything is going on? And you gave somebody access to our room, just off Jessica in this room. I could have sat in the lobby just randomly and listen, oh yeah, what room y'all in? We going up to this room. You didn't even get an ID or anything. I asked him for his first and last name. He gave me the first name. You don't even want to cooperate, but you gave somebody a key card to a room.
We also asked him, did he take the key? He said yes, and then turned around and said no. So, excuse me, I'm sorry.
We can't hear you.
I can report. It's a free country.
Inside of this private property.
It's a free country.
Inside of this private property,
You cannot-
somebody in
a key
to our
card.
room where it's all women. So let's not get technical when you were in the room.
Let's not try to start following all the
You shouldn't even be
rules.
arguing. She can do that.
This is for my lawyer. This is for
Exactly.
for lawyer
Come closer
purposes.
so you can hear him.
He had asked for a key because he said his sister's upstairs and very forward to trying to get into the room. And he said her name was Jessica Smith. Not Jessica, Jessica. And then the room number was
Where's Smith come
3402. After he said that, I had asked him, are you guys here just to visit or is he staying over? He said he's going to be staying over for the night. And I asked him if he had a year
Oh, all this new information.
He had a vehicle out there, and I had told him that he was going to have to pay $23 for the parking. That they were saying the whole thing about trying to get a discount for the parking and all that stuff. And I told him that. Then he was like, no problem. I'm just going to go upstairs and speak with her. Then he said that he's going to need a new set of sheets to bring up to the room.
He said he was gonna need a new set of sheets.
Well, I
Oh,
can
you
see
didn't disclose any of this info.
any of this. This is all new.
I'm trying to
I had
get what's going
I had
on.
to
Y'all
disclose
pause,
that
all right?
to her right over here. Which
Y'all pause. Let him talk. I'm trying to get the story.
Okay,
So-
yes, sir.
Once he had said that, I had told him I do not have sheets down here at the front desk. I will have to call my security officers to have my security officers bring them up to the room for them. So then after that, I had gave him the room. Then he pulled out $100 in cash and placed it down right over here. And I looked.
Oh, so
you sold us.
Whenever y'all look through the camera, you will see that he pulled the cash, he put it right over here on the table, and I looked at him and I was like, "What is that for?" And then he was like, "I'm just over here tipping you." And I was like, $100? I was like, "Do you really need change, or like, are you just tipping me $100?" He was like, "I'm gonna speak with her to see exactly what she wants to do." And I was like,
Sold us for $100.
$100. Wow.
I did not take
I've been here
it.
since
I
Sunday.
didn't take it from him.
I don't care if
The
you
room
took it.
number, y'all interfere. I'm gonna need y'all to step back. I need to talk to him now.
Okay.
So the room number that you stated, that was your room. Now, was he listed as a person? No. Is he in the room?
He matched the first name.
7335.
It's more of a convenience for her. Yes, let's say she wants to get a key for the room, she left her IDs. As long as she can match her name, we'll give her a key for it.
7335.
You only need a video check. That's the only time it's required.
Your brother?
I already checked in the room.
One check with the key.
So if I come in here, I give her name and her room number, you give me a key to the room.
My first name,
Yes, sir. 7335.
No, this is our policy, not just yours.
Yeah.
This policy said, if I come in here and say her name, y'all can give me a room key to her room?
You keep putting on. I can't read it. The 227349.
Nobody's supposed to know. So that's the whole thing. The fact that when somebody can match both of those information.
Right, you give them back for the dollar, provide a room key.
But he just said my first name. He don't even know my last name.
Which is what I had.
He said Smith.
Which was
He said Smith. That's not my name.
on my part, where that was just an error.
Tell me, you're 42 North 6th Street. You're 42 North 6th Street.
Matches that. Then,
Apartment
after
two.
the situation that happened,
It's going to be a domestic dispute
that's how my security officer, hey,
involving an Hispanic male, 41 years of age. Pending number Berto, actual 67335.
my security officer walked over here to go ahead and bring the sheets, and then I got a room from you.
Me, I called because the two guys walked in our room with their key. The other girl who was with
7335, you read the
us, she
call?
was laying on the couch. I was in the bathroom. I heard her talking to someone. She says, "What are y'all doing in here? Who are y'all?" And they like, "This not 3602. I mean, this not 3604." And she like, "No, who are y'all?" And they kind of backed out and left. I came out the bathroom like, somebody was just in here, and she told me, yeah. So I thought that multiple keys work for multiple rooms. So I called downstairs and says, two guys walked in our room. Why does their key card work for our room? And he said, and that's when he told me, that,
She has the floor
I'm gonna
right
tell
now.
you exactly what he told me that that's funny because two guys came down here, asked for Jessica, and gave me your room number, and I gave them a key. I said, wait, you gave them a key to our room? I'm coming down. I hung up the phone with him and I came downstairs.
Who's Jessica?
Me!
Who's Jessica,
I
right?
came downstairs. The two guys were right there. It was me and the other girl who's upstairs right now.
It's my sister.
She said, we came downstairs. We're trying to figure out why he gave them a key to our room. The guy said, what's your name? Talking to my friend. He said, what's your name? So obviously he doesn't know Jessica.
I
He said,
have
"What's
a
your
question,
name?"
too.
And she like, what you,
No.
she
Okay.
never answered.
But
And
I
he
just
said,
have a
your
question.
name, you Jessica? And I'm like, no. But my thing is, why are you looking for Jessica? And
That's true. So I'm saying, like, what happened? What was his response?
he was saying, he like, I'm sorry, it shouldn't be an inconvenience. I'm sorry, I didn't apologize. I didn't mean anything. Can I take you on a date to accommodate? Can I take you on a date to accommodate that? Can I make it up to you? And I'm ignoring him. I'm ignoring him totally because I'm focused on why he would give anyone our room key. He had not once seen us walk in here with no guys.
No man has been here.
And my name is.
We never. No.
I don't even know what they look
We've
like.
been on a private
My name is on the
yacht our whole
reservation.
time
I put her
here.
name on there as so she can have a key card. So initially, he shouldn't even be giving a key card to a male. If I put her name on there, I can see if a female came down here and say, "Well, I'm Jessica and I need a key card," but you gave it to a male that's asking for a female's name.
But not only that,
And my name is
You
the
just
original
said
name on
Jessica.
the
where is the
reservation.
last name basis for you to state a key?
Is it like right? Can it be more than one Jessica in this hotel?
Exactly.
But he's saying it's not just Jessica.
He said the room number.
Exactly.
We never came in contact with any men. We've been on a private yacht since we got here.
And facts is, it's cameras all through here. You haven't seen
Not one man. You can run the cameras
I've been
back.
here since last
No
Sunday.
man.
I hear you on that, but that's not up to him to monitor that. That's
I
you
understand that too, but it's not up to him to give someone our room key. if
With
they're
just
not
the
named,
first
not listed
name.
on our room.
Which we gonna address. Now he operate based on policy. At the end, at the end of this, if it's an issue, nigga, that's something you gotta take up with corporate him as management.
We will.
That's what
I already
you have to
contacted
do.
my lawyer.
Right. So they can adjust it. Cause like I said, if you saying that's a policy, I personally
It don't make sense. And can we see the policy?
And then for them not to even know who she is my whole thing. How are you asking for her and you don't even know who she is and what she
They
look
could have
like?
been in the lobby.
Y'all can't talk while he talking. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, that's not making sense.
I want to post something for the market. Let me just give you my room number and my last name. People can grasp
They didn't give you a last
They never gave you the
Your
last
last
name.
name.
their name. Just as long as I say
name
3402
and the
and their
name.
name match. That's it. As long as you give me
No first and last. They asked me for my last name and my name's on the reservation. I came out here and talked to the lady this morning.
so someone that's not listed on the reservation club charge some extra room. As long as they give
let's say
the name.
because let's say someone come in
Yeah.
I know.
But let him talk when they're going to make us move this. But he asked us to cooperate. So just do this.
like you make sure that's the name that's on it. They just post it to the room like you're required to. Like they're required to just go ahead and do it. So this became a problem because of the whole situation of where I didn't match first name and last name. And I do absolutely agree. I was negligent on this whole situation. I did apologize to you guys. And there really is absolutely nothing I can say.
Until he done
I'm
talk
sorry about the situation. And then after the whole situation happened, the gentleman did come down to the front desk. Then while he's coming down to the front desk, my security officer was standing right here next to me. And I had spoke to the man and I was letting him know, you just gave me the name for this room. You gave me the room number for this room. And now why is this person saying that this is not who you're here to see? Then he gave me a different name of Smith. And then saying that there's a Smith that's here, I want to go see. I look up the Smith and I'm like, this is a gentleman.
Because he's trying to guess your last name.
No, this is the person.
Why wouldn't you call the police?
He asking for multiple last names.
But it didn't.
Go ahead and make sure the mom speaks as while I speak with you. So
Okay.
before she went up,
Smell fishy.
and I called her and I told her, let me speak with you before you head up to the room.
So this wouldn't ring a bell for you if somebody came in and said, Jessica, I'm here for Jessica in this room and I need sheets.
What?
This is upon your entry. I need sheets for Jessica. And then he doesn't even know who I am because he asked them, are you Jessica? Are you Jessica? Are you Jessica?
He don't even know
What
who
is
she
the
is.
obsession? You don't even know me.
Yeah, after he done went upstairs and came back down, all that hell.
But upon the entry, he's asking for sheets. And he at the bed. Oh, I'll give you $100, but he
weird.
asked for a discount for parking. But you got $100
to get
tip.
tip. Come on, this
I
so.
don't know about all that, but I understand.
The cameras will show I did not accept that.
It doesn't
The
matter.
cameras, you just told us you
You
couldn't
didn't
even show
accept
us.
$100, but you released the key where it's all females, no men. You should have called the police. This is a random person coming in asking for sheets off back. It's so much trafficking and everything. Not once have you seen us come here with men. You've been here in and out while we entered. You sat here
Several
at this
times I've
desk.
seen you.
You've never seen men come in with us.
But again,
That's
that's
not
not for
his
him to
issue.
It's
monitor.
not his issue.
But if anything
But-
could
For all
happen
he
to
but
knows,
him,
that
he
would-
probably call a dude. For all he knows. If
And
you
then-
don't know that, that's not
We
his
don't know
monitor.
that.
And for security
You went
purposes,
based on the policy that they have in place.
for security purposes, they should ask for a
On the
last
policy,
name,
it
just
tells
like
you
they asked
first
me.
and last name. But he gave him the key, and he
Nah,
just
but
told him
that's- But
Jessica.
that's what I'm getting to.
Let's get
And-
technical.
And he admits that. He said that's what he messed up at. The old man, see my thing? That's not his job to monitor. But he did mess up on that part. He admits to that. And that's when you can dress appropriate if you want to pursue it.
Exactly. I also asked him for his last name. He wouldn't even give me that. But you gave me a key card to somebody. Gave somebody a key card to my room.
I normally don't have to give my last name for the situation unless
That's how you fully identify a person. Because there's a lot of people with the first name, same first name.
So you have a policy to protect you, but not the guests.
Like I said, wait
I'm
for the
real
manager.
confused.
Dress it with the manager.
And
The
if
manager
something
be the
would
one
happen to us,
to
that
pretty
would
much.
have been
Now,
bigger issue.
Jessica would have been sliding sheets.
Exactly.
Because
Well,
the
if something would have
exception was
happened, then
Jessica.
the story
And
would have
he
went
came
another
here
way.
asking
He'd have been,
for
I don't know.
He asked
I don't
for
know how you
sheets
got
for
the key.
Jessica. How do you even know my name? I'm not trying to say anything, but it sounds like this was
What
like a
is- what is
setup,
your-
like he
no,
had something
but what
to
is
do
your
with it.
policy? I
That's
wanna know
only
what-
my assumption.
all my information if you want to check my
I just want to know what's the policy for a person that has a reservation and that puts a person on their reservation just to allow them to get a card.
Nah, say it again.
So a person that has a reservation, which is my name is primarily on it. I put her on there, right? So why would it? If I put her on there, then she should be the only one to be allowed to get that key card, correct?
I agree with you, but their policy is different.
No, that was a
I'm
question.
asking,
That was a
what
question.
is your policy for us?
And I can guarantee that's not their policy.
They did hospitality.
So, okay. Mm-hmm.
Before you come into the hotel, we always ask for our guests to give us the name of the business we want to be coming to check in. Let's say you couldn't come in time. Miss Jessica's coming in to check
Which is
in.
another female,
You
yes.
don't want to waste your time up here at the front desk. So as long as you put her name on the reservation, Miss Jessica will be allowed
So
to check into
I'm
the
saying,
reservation.
I understand that. I totally understand that. But I'm saying, with me putting her on the reservation, does that allow another person to come in and ask for her name for you to release the key? Is that under your policy? Is that acceptable? Is what I'm saying.
I will have to double check with that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it's not okay.
Like I said again, it's something you
I
gotta do
had to get my ID for the key card, so I'm confused as to why
He can just
you
come in
didn't
and say
get
your
his
name.
ID. And I asked you what did he say his name was?
You didn't even get his
You didn't
name.
give me no
Wow,
information,
it's
but it
crazy.
was so easy to hand over the key.
Just
but
give
now
him a key.
You treated me like I'm the problem when you should have called the police when somebody walked in the lobby.
When you came down here, I was nothing but sincerely apologizing to you. I never treated you like you were the problem. I said from the very beginning that we are sorry for everything that did occur. And if we did
That's
not
something that is like in-house, like with management and you want to pursue. Yeah, you're right.
I just document everything you said I saw. That's it.
Right.
Because I want to place a police report because I need it for Attorney Hollis. Because I already contacted my lawyer because that's a lawsuit. You just allow a random person who came in asking for sheets and for my name that couldn't even identify me.
And did not even identify their self.
Scratch out 14.9.
Because that's so ridiculous. And then for you to just go, you waited till the officers got here to even tell all of that information.
Yeah,
I
you-
sat up here and asked you what
Everything
they
that
asked you,
happened. What
did they
happened?
say?
Nothing. You didn't tell us nothing. You didn't.
you said that you didn't even want to talk to me.
Yeah, after girl, boy, that should have been the first things that came out your mouth. That's all I'm saying. Correct.
It's under her name, but they came for me. My name is on the room as well.
Quick question. Someone comes down and says, I need their key. Would you guys know who to call the room?
Exactly.
Nothing.
If somebody come down to the hotel and they say they want to speak with James, James doesn't have a room number to match with the name. We call James up and let James know this person is here to speak with him. But if James is, he give the name and the room number. If he doesn't want to go, we call the person and let them know, hey, this person is down here to see you. If you want to come down, you can come down to see him. As long as the person don't have a name or a room number, then we cannot a person that's hidden and access to. Okay. As long as they, because no one should be able to ask for last name, first name, or even room number to handle it. her cousin came to live with her, but only this Reed name is on the reservation. But her cousin knows she's in the room. If he give us her name and her room number, but it's under Miss Reed and the correct reason, we both don't see her. But the fact that her name was under, we would let them.
He asked for your name. You should be the only one allowed to get that key card.
Exactly.
Only. You should be the only one. That's why I put your name on there. I didn't put nobody else's name on there.
Hush.
You guys have, we're gonna need you guys info from the
My ID is upstairs.
If you have a picture of that.
Thank you.
How long you guys are here for?
They've been here till Sunday. I'm leaving tomorrow. Well, we're leaving, the three of us. Oh, we're all leaving tomorrow. Yes. This was a girls' trip. That's why I'm like real confused. This is like
Where you guys coming from?
Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Me, my sister, and my sister's best friend. We're all from Chicago. They're here from Detroit.
Every time I come here, I meet somebody from Chicago. That's interesting.
And ma'am, this is your current address?
Yes. I have a question for the officers. Will his name be listed on our report? Okay, because I need that.
Yeah, because
The security officer as well, right? Because they both were down here as witnesses to the situation. As far as letting the people in, I just want to make sure all of the names, everybody. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And what's the
Thank
best
you.
phone number for you?
312,
312
yes, 687
687
4919.
4919.
Correct.
Just gonna wait on the other young lady to come over here and
Okay.
get the information. I'll
Do
get
you need the other two ladies who
No, you two is fine. It's
okay,
fine.
just asking.
Okay.
Okay.
Because remember, it's mostly between the situation, mostly between you guys and the company. With this has something to do with the policy.
Exactly.
Okay, so basically, I'm just going to document it on a report about what happened today, and that's it. You know.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's no crime committed here. Okay, it's just mostly like a civil issue. So this report is just going to be, going to be in favor of you.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
She wants to go get her key card. I mean, her ID for this report.
And then, are we getting a new key card? Did you guys change the key card?
Oh,
Okay, let's see.
Can we have a new key card? Because they left with our key as well.
he.
Can you change that, please?
Is there any way you guys can work something out with these young ladies? Maybe, I don't know, if there's any way you can try to help them out with this situation?
I wanted to help them out, but they want to go through a different process. I wanted to give you guys the room complimentary for the night. Any other, anything that you guys want us to help.
You saying you wanted?
What is the whole thing where I wanted to give you guys options, but then you said you do not want to speak with me any longer, ma'am. You called police.
That's not answering the officer's
I
question.
want to offer you guys something.
But are you?
Our question is, can you change the key card, deactivate the cards that you released?
Just ask me. I'm just asking, is there not
Yeah.
something I
Can you accommodate us? That's what we're saying. You saying you want to?
You said you wanted to. That means that you're not going to do
You guys
it.
have your own policy. I gotta respect the policy here with the company and all that, but
The question, when he said that,
Okay.
I thought he meant okay.
Don't go back and forth with him.
So if you just wanted for the key, I would like to escort them up to the room.
Oh, another young lady. Another young lady. Thank you. No problem with you, but it's just like
Exactly.
How do we feel safe now? What do we at all? I feel uncomfortable.
Walking in this hotel.
Exactly. That's wrong. And then for you to not even try to accommodate us or nothing, it's just it's sad.
You wanted. Keywords. You said wanted.
I gave you guys the
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, we getting extorted. The other guys just get our key like, there you go.
And what's your name, ma'am? Monica. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your assistance.
Man, is this your current address?
It's on.
Oh, okay.
I need another key card, sir. It's 3320. Thank you.
Go over there with her, cause she.
Thank you. What's the best phone number for you?
248.
210. 9356.
This is Ben Financial.
Which one do you want to go to first? She gonna have to escort you up. Go ahead. She have to unpin the cards, that's why.
M-I? I'm sorry? R-A. What's your date of birth?
07 20 92.
What's the best phone number for you?
76.
Or the work phone number, whichever one you prefer.
My cell phone is best, but you can also take the company from this one.
Okay. So, which one?
76 is my cell.
Okay.
208
208?
88. This is the company number and my manager's number.
So when they came in, they asked him for sheets and the room for Jessica.
And they gave him a key card.
Just first name basis. And he gave him the key card to our room.
They walked into our room.
Then they didn't even know who I was. They asked me, is your name Jessica? Is your name Jessica? Is your name Jessica? Who are you? Where did they get this from? Random guys. And then she said, what are y'all going to do to me? You don't even know who I am. You can't even identify me.
As simple as they heard her name in the lobby or anything, followed us up, that's how they know. Because they like, she could have been there for some years.
Exactly.
They could have took all of our nice things, anything. That's crazy.
So you actually saw these gentlemen?
Yes.
Okay. What's your first name?
David.
David? Last name?
Han. G-A-A-N.
G-A-A-N?
Yes.
What's your date of birth?
0417.
So just Jasmine stayed upstairs with the door.
Same work phone number?
Yes, same
Okay. Hope everybody want to get you guys case cards, okay?
Okay, thank you. I already contacted my lawyer too. It's a civil matter. That has been my time for today. This is an Unawarded Black Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace.